Oun Abbas Hussain here for Seconds Out, here with CAOIMHIN Agyaarko. Just talk to me about that 7th round, absolutely TV moment, stoppage. That was great. But just talk to me about the fight in general against your opponent, Robbie Chapman.
Yeah, it was good. I thought it was a good fight. I was working on things in there. I wanted to work on things, take my time, don't rush my work, don't load up. So it may seem boring to the fans, but I knew I was working on something, practicing stuff in there, taking my time. I only took this fight in 2 weeks' notice, so I also didn't want to gas. But I knew once I have him hurt, I'll get him out of there, and that's what I've done. I was saying to me, pick it up 10% at a time at the end of every round, so that's what I did, and thankfully I landed that shot and got him out of there.
It just seemed that when you sort of smelt blood, you just pounced on him, and he was looking on it from the TV as well. It seemed to be one of the moments. I'll go on YouTube and just be like, wow, what a moment for yourself in your career. Did you need that at this time, at this point of your career?
Yes, definitely. I want to let the world know, if they don't already know, who CAOIMHIN Agyaarko is and what I'm about. I want to let the middleweight division know who I am, and I know they know who I am, but I just want to remind them and keep on progressing and having finishes like that. Do you know what I mean? I know how good I am and what I can do in there, and I showed it tonight.
CAOIMHIN, just before that stoppage, there was 6 rounds before that. There was times where you were telling him to come on to you, and there was times where maybe you were getting frustrated because you weren't getting into range to land the shots. Was there times in that fight where you were slightly frustrated? Yeah,
definitely. He wasn't throwing a lot. But I didn't lose my head. I had to take my time, and that shows maturity. Do you know what I mean? It shows that I'm a smart fighter. I didn't want to take a chance of just throwing shots, ever hurt my hand or getting caught with a silly shot. But I was trying to lure him in. I was dropping my hands a bit, taking a step back, telling him to come and fight. And he's very smart. At the end of every round, like when he hits that 10-second clapper, he'll finish off in his corner. So that's why I was taking that step back. Do you know what I mean? So so he didn't have that extra rest. Do you know what I mean? But listen, I got the job done, and I'm happy.
What's next? Is there anyone that you want in particular in this division? It's a packed division. You're still only a few fights in. You've not had that many fights, but you seem to be moving very, very quickly. So who do you want next? Is there anyone you want to call out?
I don't do that. I don't call fighters out. I'm a very very respectful fighter. I'll fight anyone. I've said it. The right money, the right time. I'll fight anyone. Right, if there's a title on the line, whatever it is, I'll fight anyone. But I'm 23 years old. I'm 8-0. What's the need to rush? I want to enjoy my career. I want to have a good career. I want to learn with every fight. My team, Frank Warren and Francis and Al Smith, Eddie Lamb will know when it's the right time to step up to them big fights, and that's what we're doing. We're progressing with each fight, and that's what we'll do next year. Listen, any middleweight that wants it, we can have it, but as long as it's the right move for my team, then I'm happy. I'm a fighter. I'll fight anybody. I called out. I didn't call out. I said that I'd fight Danny Dignum. Danny's a very, very good fighter. But as a fighter, I'll fight anyone. My team wrong me and said we don't think it's the right fight just right now. He's 17-0 or 15-0. Somebody's had a lot more fights than you. He's going for the British title. Do you know what I mean? It's where why would he take that fight with me? Do you know what I mean? So that probably isn't the right fight for me right now. But I'm a fighter that will fight anybody, and if my team think it's the right time, then yeah.
Talking about titles, then, how far do you feel you're away from a title? You're obviously on the undercard of a British title fight between Mark Efron and Denzel Bentley. How far do you feel like you're away from that sort of stage?
Next fight. I'm ready now. This fight should have been a title fight.
Yeah.
Whether it's a WBO, European, the Irish title, any sort of title, Celtic title, I'm ready for any sort of title. There's levels in boxing. I'm above Southern Irish, I'm above Irish title, I'm above Celtic title. I want to pick up something like the WBO European, WBO International, get myself in the rankings, and then progress from there. What's
the plans now? I know we're in lockdown, but what are you going to be doing to celebrate?
Straight home tomorrow, take a day or two off, and then I'm straight in the gym with Ryan Burnett next week. Started training with Ryan while I'm home, so I'll be in with him next week, and just progressing, working on things. I know Ryan would have been watching that tonight, and he'll correct me on a couple of things, and then I'll come back to camp for my next fight date, probably end of January, February time.
What were you actually working with Ryan Burnett in regards to? Because I know Ryan's doing a lot of sort of strength and conditioning stuff as well. Yeah. What were you guys going to be working on?
Trying to get me to be more loose and not load up, and that's what I showed in there tonight. I was a lot more loose. He's been saying to me loose shoulders, strong fist, and that's what I did. When I landed that shot, I let my shoulders drop and I just landed that right hand and it worked, you know what I mean? So stuff I'm working on with Ryan is definitely paying, or showing in the ring, and stuff I'm working with Al and Ed in camp, you know what I mean? They're my main coaches. They put the hard work in with me, so stuff I'm working with them is paying off as well. So we're progressing with every fight and I'm enjoying it.
Congratulations on and a great win, and no doubt we'll see each other at some point in the future, but once again congratulations. And before you go, is there anyone you want to shout out?
Just shout out my sponsors: Colourmaster, Haynes Plumbing Heating, Queensberry, Minstrel Recruitment, and O'Neill's Funeral Directors. They keep my career alive, and they keep me as a full-time athlete, so I can't thank them enough in these hard times.
CAOIMHIN Agyarsko, thank you so much for talking to Seconds Out this week, and no doubt we'll speak to you in the future. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much, and thanks for taking your time to interview me. Thank you.